Hello, beautiful people. It is me again, Maya, and I am really happy that I was able to catch up with my friend Thembisa Mshaka. She is an activist, she is an author, she is an inspirational influencer, she is a filmmaker. I mean, the list. But we're here to kind of go a little bit deeper than our resumes today. And so, first, I would like to say welcome to you.
Thank you, Maya. It is always a pleasure to be with you.
Yay, you're so sweet. So, the question that I want to ask you is, would you mind sharing a story or a moment in your life where you were made to feel that you are not enough?
It's not really a moment or a story. I guess the place that it would I would say it had taken place in would be in intimate relationships. And I had to get better at recognizing when I was in a relationship with a narcissistic person or a person who needed to do some healing and who, instead of pouring into me and pouring into the relationship, was more focused on projecting whatever insecurities or personality defects they had onto me. So in those relationships, and yes, I'm an ambitious type A career woman, highly accomplished, awards all over the place. But in my relationships, I was definitely not operating with the same level of rigor in terms of who I was being with. And so I was definitely made to feel not enough in those relationships because verbal abuse would come into it. Um, you know, again, just really making me feel like whatever I did was not enough, or however I was in the relationship was not good enough for them. And
Very interesting that you say that.
so, yeah, for me, it's not like one instance. It was sustained, committed relationships where, here I was. I call myself a recovering serial accommodator. Here I was trying to do and make and try to make everything right and make everything be great, but it takes two people in a relationship to do that, and oftentimes it was imbalanced to my detriment. So those are the times when I would say I was made to feel that I was not enough.
I find it very interesting, part of what you shared, one, because I've experienced similar moments and specifically within relationships, but also abuse through language and how it affects the psyche, how something that was said kind of pointedly meant to degrade you, meant to hurt you, without realizing it, we carry around those words inside of us, and that statement that was made can repeat and sort of, um, reinforce the feeling that we've never achieved. The we never achieved the goal. We never, uh, fulfilled this partner that we love. We've never fully celebrated. We're celebrated, basically, and that hurts a lot.
Yeah, we're made to feel like we're getting it wrong all the time.
Yeah.
So you're continuously in this loop of trying to correct it or trying to remedy it when really it's never going to be sufficient for that person because you're pouring into an empty well basically. So what I had to recognize was that I am enough, and if I can't be accepted for who I am in a relationship, and if I can't be in a relationship where the love doesn't sting,
Right.
then I should not be with that person.
Amen. So I then have a question for you. My next question is this: what would you say now, with your life experience and perspective, what would you say to your earlier self?
Well, I think it's in this frame you've got here, really, is that I am enough. Like, I am a great person. I am a good person, a kind hearted person. And, you know, the creator knows my heart, and I have always, come from a place of good intentions. Now, that's not to say that, I can't, um, be a flawed person or be somebody who, makes mistakes or might, be mean or hurtful. These are some of those Sagittarian attributes that I'm actively working to, you know, um, avoid. But that said, because Sagittarians, we don't have much of a filter. Oh well. But that said, I really had to get clear that whatever was going on with that person was over there with them. It didn't have anything to do with who I am as a human being. It had everything to do with their inability to come to the relationship as a whole person and to accept me for, who I was as a person. And, God bless. Like, I don't have any regrets. I don't have any, ill will. We're not friends, those relationships are over, obviously. But, I have since enjoyed relationships where it's all love and it's all positive. And, even when there are disagreements, it's not even like I argue in relationships anymore. Even if there are disagreements and, you have conversation, you're open, you listen. And it's because that other person is recognizing that I am more than enough. And
That's
it's a huge difference. And you don't really have that until you have a frame of reference for what you shouldn't, what you shouldn't be in, right? It's like, okay, so it's not this, it's this.
Yeah, do you mean this is possible? That's the incredible thing. When you gain perspective, you realize there is something more than the set of um, tools that you were given inside of the abusive relationship or the imbalanced relationship. You come to understand, wow, it is possible to have a disagreement and it not be the end of the world. Yeah, it is possible to health express in a healthy way and to be accepted by this person that I'm loving.
It is possible to speak up for yourself and not be made wrong for it, right? To have that person say, I see your point of view. And yes, the way I handled that could have been done differently or done better. And your feelings are valid. And I apologize for who I was being or how it landed for you, right? When people can have these intelligent, nuanced, emotionally sensitive conversations with you, then you realize that it is possible and that you're operating in a relationship with a balanced person and somebody who understands that the other person's feelings are not just there for you to step on. So yes, it is possible and it does make a huge difference. And it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you so much, Thembisa, for sharing your perspective, your growth, and your inspiration. I'm honored that you said yes to allow me to interview you and inspire others with our I am enoughness. So I thank you.
Thank you so much. You are most welcome and congratulations on the new album. Can't wait to hear it. I am enough and you are enough. Are you ready to share your I am enough story?